We went to if you do hear our kids in the background, they are okay. They
They're
sound
alive.
like they're not okay
They're
because they're
just
screaming their
feral.
heads off, but they are
They
fine.
are feral children.
Speaking of feral children, we took these feral children to a show. And Megan doesn't usually go, so she
Mm-mm.
finally. It's funny. I think literally the last episode we were talking about how that's your plan for the summer, and the thing that
Mm-hmm.
you're most excited for is taking the girls to more shows and
Yep.
seeing the new gimmick
Yeah.
out in the open and whatnot. So, how do you think it went? Did you guys have a good time?
I think it was better than I expected it to be. There were a few
Good.
moments where I was like, "Oh Lord, what have I gotten myself into with these children?" But I feel like overall it was good. It was good because you were there too.
Yeah,
I
that
feel like if you
helps.
hadn't been there, honestly, I would have been like, I am so overwhelmed. But
Mm-hmm.
it was just like I think our combination of children together was like, okay, this is less stressful to me.
Yeah.
And the girls loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they were so excited to cheer for daddy.
I could tell.
Yeah, they were so loud. We were all so loud. We were
Yeah, I
so
mean that's
loud
how
for
you
both
have
the
to be,
dads. It was
though.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If people are loud, I never understand it. I'm like, come on, like cheer.
Yeah.
I did have to tell those two gentlemen in front of us though. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna bring earplugs next time. And they were so sweet. They were like, ah, it's all right. Is that your husband? I was like, yes. I don't think I'd be cheering for anyone else that like much of a crazy person, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw you say that and I was like, yeah, that was cute.
Those poor gentlemen.
And yeah, I don't think they cared at all. I mean, you're at a wrestling show. They know what they're there for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked you being there a lot. And I mean, every single time I go to a show, I'm like, this is too much. Should I not be here right now with now two kids?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good time. It was a really good time. I'm glad that you guys had a good time. So I was gonna ask you if you want to go to another one.
I
So
do. Yeah, I actually told Jonathan though, I was like, maybe we'll shoot for ones that are like an hour away instead
yeah.
of a little longer. Like both kids did good,
Mhm.
shockingly. Like there was only like 17 times that Lennon told us she might puke, even though she doesn't have car sickness anymore. She likes to remember and tell us all about it all the time in the car. And so like she didn't do the best as far as like that stuff, but she didn't like get the car sick, thank God.
Yeah.
But it was like a little bit of a long drive, I think, for her. I don't think they're used to that either anymore.
Yeah.
So,
I thought you were gonna say she said 17 times. Are we there yet?
oh, she did that too, literally. And I got to the point where I was like, "Yup, here we are. It's in the middle of the road."
Yeah.
Because I was like, "What do you want me to say at this point? Like, look around." It was probably me more than anything that was just stressed because it was like, I don't know.
It's probably anticipation too of not
Yeah.
knowing how it's gonna be. And those shows last a long time.
I know. I was actually very happy though with the length of that show.
Yeah.
Like the amount of matches, what was it, 6 matches or something?
Mhm.
6 or 8? I think it was 6, right?
I think yep, 6 because it went 3 and
6.
3.
Yeah, that was actually for me. I felt that was like great first time back with the
I
kids because they didn't get bored.
yeah.
They didn't get like it wasn't too long of an intermission, thank God, because
Yep.
then we didn't spend $1,000 on random things at the tables. Well,
You almost did.
almost did, but you know, for a good cause, but
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
stomachs.
But yeah, I mean, I think that that's really like the perfect length of a show. Like
Mhm.
3 intermission, 3, and then also it didn't seem like the matches were like super long. Like I know there's
No.
sometimes I'm watching a match and I'm like, "Bro, come on."
Well,
Like,
yeah, especially when it's like, okay, I get it for main events usually are a little bit longer.
mhm.
Yeah, you're expecting that, but like every single one, if you have
Mhm.
every single one like a 20-minute match, you're like,
Yeah.
first of all, like we're going to be here for 300 hours. Second of all,
Mhm.
like it is hard to keep like interested, I feel like,
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
fan.
Especially the kids. I mean, the ages that they
Oh, the
are, like
kids,
that
yeah.
would never like and also they're anticipating to see their dads. So
Hmm.
it's like depending on how many matches are in front, they're gonna be like, come on.
They're like, we just want to see dad. That's actually funny you say that, actually, because even Lennon was getting to that point where she was like, is dad next? Is
Yeah.
dad next? Is dad next? I'm like, yes, thankfully we have just a few, this is a shorter show. So
Mm-hmm. And
was
she did really well.
she did. I was actually surprised. I wasn't sure if she was going to freak out or not because, like,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't go over. So
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how she'd handle that, but she seemed fine to me.
Yeah, she did.
I was like,
And you got to see firsthand what I was talking about with Croven
yes.
getting upset
Oh,
and
I felt so bad actually. I was
I
like his
know.
sweet little soul.
I
Like,
know. I was talking to Kai about it afterwards, and he was like, well, I think because I was like, it hasn't happened in so long. What happened? He's like, well, I've been winning everywhere. I've been getting all these belts. And so
Mhm.
this is like the first time in months that I've gone under. So it's
But
just that again. And he just gets so invested in the matches and whatnot.
well,
So,
how can they not? It's their dads. It's
and
like
I even told him before, I was like, hey,
I
daddy's
remember I
probably
actually
not
heard you like
going
kind of
to
like I
go
know.
over this time,
Oops, did we
but
just break?
that, yeah.
Oops, maybe just cut that out.
But yeah, so you got to see that firsthand, and hopefully his next show will be better. I think it's just something I'm gonna have to deal with, and it's gonna have its ups and downs, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
I think
But I'm
as our
glad to see that
agents see.
she did really well
Yeah, she
with
did.
it.
Well, this time, and who knows what it'll be like next time. She could
That's true.
go like opposite way. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like she's very unpredictable when it comes to things. So
Yeah.
as all are at 5. So I feel like, and Danny loved it too. That was fun to see her there
Mhm.
too. She got to enjoy it. She likes watching wrestling
Yeah.
too, and she
Yeah.
hasn't gotten to see him wrestle in a while. So
I know I took like the pictures and videos of you guys
I
because it was so cute because
know.
it was like your mini me.
I
You both
know.
were just loving it and she had her phone out and she was
I
recording
know.
and
She was
it was
so
so cute.
cute. I know. I have
So
that
cute.
picture you sent me. I need to. I have it saved, but I
Yeah.
need to post it because it's like I have hardly any pictures of her and I. Just like
Yeah.
of me in general. Mostly, it's just the kids or like the kids and Jonathan. I think that's just normal for moms. Like,
Yeah.
there's
I
not a
mean
lot
when
of
we're
pictures
out and
of us.
about we don't think about really that kind of stuff.
Mm-mm. But yeah, I love that picture, and you got some really good ones.
Yeah.
I got the. I should. There's another good picture of the kids jumping off of the little entrance thing.
Oh
I gotta send you
yeah. Oh
too.
yeah. I
That
think you
was
were just
fun.
going to send this stuff to the computer today and then I'll
Oh
have it.
yeah. I don't know what this has to do with
Forgot
anything.
about that.
I lost my train
But
of thought.
but you did get to see, is that the first time you saw the new gimmick?
Yes, technically. I mean, technically, I think I've seen a couple of his like recordings of shows,
Okay,
but
so
in
like in
person,
person.
yes. I
Okay.
mean, I've seen him like after, like so
Mhm.
I know what his face looks like afterwards. I know like what's happening, but like it was very interesting to see. I love it.
Mhm.
I
Mm.
personally love it, and I've always loved him as a heel.
And yeah, I got to see it. That was my first time seeing it.
What did you think?
I loved it.
Yeah,
I have to say that I loved it more the second time.
me too.
Yep, the second time, I got to see it more, I feel.
I felt the exact
So,
same way. I didn't.
but that second time, like I was giving him big kudos to Kai
Were you?
on the way home. Yeah, because he didn't get to watch his match.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they were prepping. Yeah.
So I was like, I was telling him about it, and I was like, and he's like, good, because I guess he had told him before the night before, or whatever. He's like, you gotta make sure you're doing the new thing so people can see it.
That's the
And
thing is
then
it's
he
so
did it, and I kept
incredible.
telling him, like, I was like, he did
I
it.
know, and so many people were fascinated by it. That's why I told him that character.
Mhm.
There's something about it that's fascinating and intriguing to humanity in
Mhm.
general, just because it is such a like personalities
Mhm.
almost, like a yin and a yang almost
Oh,
of
okay.
personalities, and like everybody feels that. I think that's why I feel connected almost to this character.
Yeah.
Like, huh, and like it's just been interesting to watch.
Yeah.
I thought so too, and it's always weird to me because like you asked me if I prefer watching him as a heel or a baby face.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about that.
Yeah, we talked about that, and I've always loved him as a heel just
Mhm.
because I think that fits him, and I love it, and I think
Yeah.
he's like really good at it,
Mhm.
honestly. So I like it, and I think it's hilarious when people boo him. I'm like, yeah, I'm
Mhm.
like the one laughing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like I laugh probably too much about things that I shouldn't. Like I don't know, give a shout out to PWG. I love all of their matches because of that stuff. We could do a review of that
Okay.
sometime, but um that style of wrestling. But anyways, the laughing part, I used to laugh my ass off watching people like hate on him. I'm like, this is
Mhm.
so funny to me. Like,
And
but then
he
like
seems like he loves it too. Like
I think he
he loves to
does.
be able to kind of counteract that.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But like this is more of a baby face character to me. I mean, it's almost both depending on which side you are or which
Right.
person he is or who he is. And so to me it's like you can't help but like it's that baby face thing where you can't help but love them. And like
Mhm.
I don't know. Now I'm like I think I might like this as baby face more, like him as a baby face more.
The second time it definitely was babyface. I think
Mhm.
that's what the crowd
That's how I think
really
people felt, yeah.
mhm.
Which I was like, that's what I felt as well. And I think, you know, I think some people like you go in as that, you're told to do whatever, or a character seems more obviously that, but I think characters also evolve depending on where you're
Mhm.
at. Like, I'm sure, like, depending on the like, you can be a baby face or a heel, or that character might start out as a baby face, you turn heel type thing. So
Mhm.
I think that's got a lot of opportunity.
Can all be
But
about story and stuff
yeah,
too. Yeah.
that's what I like is the storylines. Without storylines, I think wrestling is so like it's good.
The
But like the
stories make them for
telenovelas,
sure.
I'm like, give
Yeah.
me my telenovelas, people.
Yes.
Speaking of which,
Uh-oh.
oh, unless you want to talk about really quick how Kai's was, by the
Uh,
way, because also Kai was amazing.
yeah.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
so cool. I haven't seen him
Actually,
wrestle in forever.
if you can keep your thought, can you keep your
Oh
thought?
yeah,
Okay.
it's
Um
about a telenovela. I can definitely keep
okay.
my thought.
Okay. Because now that you mentioned that, yeah, I know you and Danny both just kind of looked at me and were like, "Oh my gosh, he's
Mhm.
completely different wrestler." And
Mhm.
in a good way.
Yep.
And so I thought that was really cool cuz like I've obviously seen him, throughout the whole entire time. So I've seen, the growth that he's had. And so yeah, it was kind of cool for you guys to see that
Yeah.
too, and like actually in person, because like it's different seeing like recordings or like
Yeah.
clips,
Oh,
and
it's totally
he's not very
different.
good at posting that kind of stuff anyway, so you don't really see it unless you're there.
Yep.
So yeah, that was pretty cool
I'm sure that was
feedback from
proud
you
for you
guys.
too, like to
I
see,
think
because
you
like
even told him something
I
about it because he
did, and
told
he thought
me.
I was like shaking, crying because I was so proud of him. I'm like, dude, haven't you known me long enough to know my hands just naturally shake all the time? I was like, I wasn't crying about you. I was just proud of you. Shut up.
You're not that
I
important,
was
come
like, you're
on.
not that important, little brother, but I literally was very proud of him because, like,
Yeah.
I remember when he started, like,
Mhm.
well, when we met you guys, and like, I knew he hadn't been wrestling super long, and it was
Yeah.
like, he's a totally different wrestler, and this
Yeah.
character, like, wow,
Yeah. I was
wow,
telling
I'm
him,
impressed by him. Yeah,
I was definitely telling him, I was like, I think the last time she saw you was at that convention
it
in
was.
Tampa.
Oh, he's a just like,
That's
there's like,
forever
it was
ago.
like what, 2, 3 years
It's
ago,
gotta
totally,
be.
completely different person.
Yeah.
Like the person, I was like engaged. I was like,
Mhm.
holy shit, like Kai did it. He like got me,
Mhm.
like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm howling over here
Yeah.
too. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. I
And
was
I
so proud of him. I'm like, oh
I
buddy.
actually really enjoyed that show a little bit more
I
than I
gotta stop
probably.
calling him all buddy. He's probably like, please stop. I'm like,
It's
but to
funny
me,
because
he's like a little,
yeah, and you say the same thing to like Fenric and Kroven,
I
so they're all
know
your little
everybody is my
buddy.
little buddy, but like he's a baby. Like,
Yeah,
eh,
yeah. But
you're one of my best friends, and
yeah.
he's just your baby husband. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I don't know.
I mean, he is the baby of the group,
This is
being
true.
3 years younger than me,
He
so
is. I know.
that's why I think it's kind of funny. Because anytime I say my age, he goes, "Damn!" So
He's like,
that's
"Yep,
his
got
payback.
that." Whatever. You're a
But
nice
I
little
actually kind
cougar.
of enjoyed it a little bit more because than like normal, just because like he hasn't wrestled there in like a year,
Oh
maybe
wow.
maybe more than that, and he was wrestling there pretty consistently for a
Mhm.
while. And so it was kind of like the first time that he went back there. And I low key loved how people came up to me before the show, like, oh my God, you're here. Is he wrestling? Is he here? Is he
Ah,
back?
yes,
So
that's a
that
good
feels
feeling.
good for
Yep.
me. It's like, oh, you guys didn't forget about him in like a year. You
Mhm.
actually were thinking about him.
That's really cool.
And the
Fans doing
reaction
that
when he
is.
came out, because he was heel,
Mhm.
but when he came out, before he had to, really be a heel, like walking around and stuff, everyone was like howling already and clapping
That's
and
so cool.
excited. And also, he debuted his new song that day.
His song was so
So it took a
cool.
second too for
Yeah.
them to realize who it was.
Yep.
And then you got to hear the song, and I remember
Mhm.
you asking me about it if it was new, and yeah, that was debuted then, brand new.
It's a great song. And I think
Yeah.
that's such a hard thing, I'm sure, well, I know it is from listening to Jonathan, like trying to put the right entrance song is always, it's
Hmm.
so personal. It's so
Yeah.
like, it's not just like, oh, that sounded cool.
Yeah.
No, like they really think long and hard about it. So I could tell like it fit with him, what
Yeah.
he's become as a
Yeah.
wrestler. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was proud for you, actually. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's my girl. I was like, look at my girl's husband. I was
Yep.
like, look at her go. I was like so proud though, because like I've watched you guys also, like you being a wrestling wife, and
Mhm.
like I know what it is like to be a wrestling wife, and you watch
Mhm.
support, and you like seeing you smile for him too, and like your
Yeah.
kids. I was also like, yeah,
Yeah, and
those are the
Kroven goes
moments that
nuts.
we like. That's a moment like within wrestling that you're like, hell yeah, like
Mhm.
also within family and stuff and friends,
Yeah.
like I get to see your family shine.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I love that part of wrestling. Like the
And
community is not always there, but
I
it
know, but
also
when
is
it
and is.
is, it
It
is.
is, yeah.
That's what I love about wrestling too.
Mhm. It's so strong.
Yeah.
It's just it's not always there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Um, but yeah, so like, but the song thing, like, he was in music before.
Yeah.
So he always, so like, he had, I think, one or two, maybe even just one song when he first started wrestling that was like a song that was already a song.
Yeah.
And he picked that song. And it was really good. It worked perfect for him. But then like it was pretty soon after he recorded his first song,
Okay.
and that was very that style of James at that time. And
Mhm.
he was like in it, and he, screams or howls and talks and whatever in his song. It's always his voice, which I think is so cool. But I think that's just because he is a vocalist, and so he
Yeah,
has the
that makes
opportunity,
sense.
he can do that. um but he actually, this new song is even more special because he made it with the drummer and clean vocalist in their band Lies Behind Your Eyes.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
so it was him, and they made it so like the singing is, it's Mikey,
Huh.
and then the screaming and everything else is Kai.
That's
And
even more cool to know that.
yeah, and Mikey produces music too,
Yeah.
so they just kind of collabed on it together. And I don't think they really even knew if they were really going to do anything or
Yeah, it's
not.
kind of like,
And then
let's see
it
what
once it
happens.
but once it started flowing, it just really flew, and it's so good with the new character. And then I got to see the new gear in person on Tuesday,
Ooh, yep, the
and
gear is
that
awesome.
was so cool. Like, obviously, I saw pictures, I knew the concepts because he designs all of his gear
Mhm.
himself, and
Yep.
then he'll send it in and then go back and forth with the maker. But he used a brand new maker this time because he had to get it on a time crunch,
Yep.
and he literally got it that morning. Well, not even that morning, that day. So we dropped the kids off, and we were like, he's like, it still hasn't come yet, but we have to stop for gas, so let's just go by the house and see. So me with my manifesting the whole way, I'm like envisioning a package on the
You're
door.
like, it is there. I don't
Yeah.
know why that never works for me. I literally every day I'm like, I'm manifesting 5 grand in my account. Nothing ever
Watch
happens.
you wake up and you're like, whoa, dude.
If it was a lot more than that, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
So I didn't even tell him I was envisioning it. And then whenever we went there, I was like, yes, yes, it was there. So we picked
That's
up. He didn't even. I
amazing.
was like, you're gonna open it? He's like, no. I was like, you're just gonna open it there? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, when you told me that it hadn't arrived, I think you told me on Saturday at the show
Yeah.
or something. I was
Yeah.
freaking out on your behalf. I was like, ah. But then I
Yeah.
was like, she doesn't seem to be freaking out too much, so I'm not gonna add to it by
Well, because
telling
then
her I'm freaking out
I
for
think
her.
it got held up because it came from, I think, the UK, so it got held
Gotcha.
up in customs longer than it should had.
That
Because it
happens
was supposed to
sometimes, yeah.
come Monday because they were taking photos.
Oh
So it was
yeah.
supposed to come for the photos, and he didn't have it for the photos. And I was like, it's okay. Don't worry about that. Don't stress. Maybe you'll still have it for this. And then whenever we didn't know if it was going to come or not, I was like, okay, well, maybe it's not meant for you to debut it right now. Maybe it's meant for you to debut it the next time or something. But it ended up coming. And then when I saw it in person, I was just so like giddy. I just loved it.
It's really
It's so
cool.
cool. So now
It's
to have
really
the
cool.
song and that, and then he still doesn't have his boots, but when he gets those, it'll be the whole
Shebang.
thing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool when it all comes together because like,
Mhm.
John got his new gear and I watched him like with the concept for a while, obviously.
Mhm.
But I love it too, and I love seeing seeing the gear in person is different too, and I'm sure you felt that way too. Say like you saw it,
Yeah.
but like seeing it on them is
Yeah.
different. Like seeing the whole image together
Mhm.
is so different.
No, I agree.